Oh, hi. Today I wanted to talk about obstructing traffic lane. In the Bronx, well, New York City, the rule is that you can't obstruct the traffic lane. And many of my customers are livery drivers, black car drivers, not yellow cabbies, but livery drivers. And they drive, and in the Bronx, there are a lot of train stations that are elevated. And people come down from the elevated tracks to the street. And many times in the Bronx, you'll see livery drivers honking their horns, trying to get your attention, going taxi, taxi, carro, carro, and trying to pick up business. It's very common. Sometimes it can be very convenient when it's really cold or it's raining, but there's a constant battle between the drivers and the police officers. It's illegal, and you're not supposed to solicit customers like that. In New York City, yellow cabbie can pick up a hail, and the regular drivers, the livery drivers, can pick up people who call their base or radio dispatch. You're not supposed to be looking for the customers. And well, one of my customers, I represent him and actually his entire family. His three brothers, they're all in the taxi business, and they all work in the Bronx, and they're constantly getting tickets, and they're in almost like a battle with the police officers. They think they're doing the best they can to serve their customers, and of course, the police are trying to make the streets safe and make sure they follow traffic rules. And so I was fighting a case today regarding obstructing a traffic lane. It involved an elevated train station, and my customer was accused of just waiting there. A police officer came and he testified that my motorist was parked there, and there's no parking lane, it's just the travel lanes next to the train station, and that traffic was obstructed. And his specific testimony was that traffic could not get around him, and that they couldn't pass that lane because he was stopped there. The light turned red and green twice, and he still didn't move because he was trying to pick up customers, and that the cars went around the motorist. The cars went around him, and that he was obstructing traffic. And that was the moment where I actually was able to win the case against the officer. He's a very good police officer, and he wins almost everything. And it was one of those good days I had where I found a little chink in his armor, and I was able to get my customer off. And the way I won it was that the officer really did not give specific details regarding my customer. He should have mentioned something specific about the cars. He didn't say that there was a city bus or a red Honda, and it was a general detail, and you shouldn't convict a specific motorist on just a general detail. You can't say he ran the red light because he ran the red light. Yes, you have to mention specifically why he ran the red light. And I made a motion to the judge. The judge looked at the statute, and he agreed, and the case was dismissed. And my motorist is now back on the street near those train stations, trying to make a living in the Bronx.